Hello, everybody. Welcome to another educational video. Right, this time around, I have a video for you guys. My name is Richard Adjei, and I'm the co-founder and head trader here at Trading Rich. And I'm excited to present to you another education video here. This time around, I'm going to be talking about gold, the good old gold, and silver, right? So I'm going to look at based on technicals, right? So you know that at Trading Rich, what we do best is that we focus on the technicals, not hype, not social media hype and all that stuff, not news. We focus only on the technicals, and then the news helps us with confirms the technicals. So without much ado, I'll go ahead and go to the charts. Okay. Awesome. So I have here, so the first chart I have here is gold. So this is a chart of gold, right? And with gold, so I got messages from members of the community asking us that why is it that a member of the community asking that why is it that I thought that if the market is going up, gold, if the market is going down, gold has to go up, right? And I mentioned that the reason why we did not see, like, we saw some kind of a pullback in gold that was on like some kind of a pullback in gold was that gold has reached a critical level. So where is this critical level here? So this critical level is based on this parallel channel. So here, this is the low of December 2024. And then if you, so this is the parallel channel here. So you take your, you know, you take your parallel channel 2, this one, parallel channel 2, you connect, oops, you connect the two, so you connect the two points, pivot points. So pivot points number 1, which is January 2025, and then you extend it, you get it to August 2025, right? So once you pull the parallel, you are going to see that we are going to pull and see where it hits. So it hits this high here. This was the 2025 highs on gold before it broke out. And then where do we come to? We come to this area. Okay. So here, as a technician, I use patterns, right? So this is a pattern using parallel channels, right? So this, the bottom acts as support, the top acts as resistance, right? So you saw that when gold came here, it respected this parallel, right? And it pulled back. So if you're a technician and you're a trader, you should not be buying gold here, right? You want it to at least pull back. Once it pulls back, you can now buy and head it. So with gold, we saw that even though the market sold off, gold was green yesterday. Oh my goodness, right? Gold is green. So it tells us that gold is the only safe haven right now when the market is at risk, when the stock market is at risk, when the crypto market is at risk. So gold is the safe haven. So there's something called flight to safety. So investors have been flying to safety for the longest time with gold. And anytime we have gold at all-time highs, the market at all-time highs, something ominous is brewing. Something bad is brewing. Because why would people put their money in gold when they could make more money in like Bitcoin and other things and stuff? Because something ominous is brewing, right? So if you're not part of our community, make sure you join the free community. I did a masterclass and I explained the 4 occasions where gold and the market were at all-time highs, what happened. And it has always led to something bad and devastating. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be a financial crisis. It could be a global bust in the economies, because right now the US economy is teetering towards a recession. So once the recession hits, I think it's going to affect all countries across the world. I believe that we are living in a bubble, right? We are now what's it called? Like, stock market is at all-time highs. Gold is at all-time highs. Real estate was at all-time highs at some point. It depends on the area. And then we have crypto at all-time highs. That is what I call the everything bubble. Anytime we have something like this everything bubble, when the bubble bursts, the outcome is very devastating, right? So just to let you guys know, so I'm using technicals to tell me where price is heading in the short term to medium term. I mean, I cannot tell you where gold is going to be in 5 years. Like, I don't do such stuff, right? I do stuff based on technicals, and I can predict price direction in a short to medium term. Okay, so without much ado, I'll go back to the charts here. So now we see where gold is coming, why gold had a top here, but this is not the final top on gold. I believe gold is going to go upper. Gold could even be trading at 5,000 before the end of the cycle, or even higher. And then once the recession hits, gold can go even higher, right? So so this is the reason why we saw gold like pulling back, even though we expect it to push up when the market is going down. Is because gold is also extended, right? Gold has been going up a lot. So here is two things. If gold is able to crack above these highs, we are going to go higher on gold, right? We are going to go higher on gold. So we are going to go. I believe that once all is said and done, gold has ability to go to 5,000 or even more. Okay, so that's the reason why we got that small pullback on gold, but it's not done yet. Once it breaks above this, it's going to squeeze and it's going to go to the upside. So now let's go to let's compare this chart. Let's put the indicators in and see where gold is heading. Gold, 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 good old gold. See where gold is heading. So gold. So here, this is what we have on gold. And gold, basically, if you go to the weekly, look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this. You have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So again, number 7 in the stock market is significant, right? So you saw that once we got to the 7, what did you do? We started seeing some kind of pullback. So we shall see what happens from now onwards here, but this is a fantastic move, right? And here, this was where the breakout started on gold. So here you have, once price broke above this 3,402, we got the breakout to the upside. Okay, so let's see where gold is heading. So if like gold is to pull back, if we get pull back on gold, I believe gold will be coming to somewhere around 3,400 or 3,500 ish, right? So between here and here, this area here, where the breakout started, that's where I think gold is going to like pull back to, if there's a pullback, if there's any pullback. So that's going to be, let me look at the measurement tool. So it's going to be like, if it pulls back from, so it's going to be like gold is not, so something around 10% correction, 12%. If it comes there, then fine, it's a good time to reload on gold. But right now, it's not there yet. Gold is very strong. It's going to continue pushing, but there's going to be a pullback at some point. So where is the next pullback? Where is this coming to? So what I'm going to look at is, I'm going to look to see if price is able to pull back. At least we are going to pull back to this area. If we can get gold pull back to here, 3,700, or it can even pull, if there's a minor pullback, we can get a pullback to this area somewhere here, just below this 3,900. And then if it continues, we can get another pullback to this area where the other breakout started. So within these areas, it can pull back. But most importantly, the parallel channel is the main one. So once we break above the resistance of that parallel channel, gold will go and rally, right? So this is a lesson to let you guys know that gold is now the only safe haven, right? When the market is crashing, the stock market is crashing, and crypto market is crashing, that's the place where you can put your money and no worry, right? It's a safe haven, and a place where investors fly to safety. They come to go. Okay. Awesome. The next one is, let me go to silver. Silver is an interesting chart. Right? So silver, again, we are going to go through this. Silver. Yeah, so silver here is at this number, $50, right? At a silver, it went as high as $50, And then here we have, let me get this to work here. Let me go to the weekly time frame. So for silver, if you pull the weekly time frame, right, and do the technical analysis on it, again, it's one of the reasons why I like technicals, right? It removes all the confusion from anything, right? So here we can see that. So this is the high of silver in 1980, right? That's around January 1980, right? If you do a trend line here from this highs and connect it to this one, which is the highs of 2011, April 2011, and you stretch it, right? Stretch it, the same trend line. You don't do anything to it, stretch it. Where does it bring us to? It brings us to where? October 2025 highs, right? So here, why do we see silver pulling back earlier in the week here? Is because of this trend line, right? So again, yet again, pattern recognition, right? So what did he do when he got here? It respected this trend line. So this trend line is from 1980, right? So it's a mother of all trend lines. This is an example of mother of all trend lines. Like, you don't break mother of all trend lines just like that. It takes time to break it, right? It takes time to break it. So for me as a technician, I say, okay, this is third time touch, right? What I'm looking for is that for silver, what I did was that I opened the position on silver on the ETF SLV. So here, this is like the all-time highs. I put my stop here because I see it as a low risk trade for me, because how high can it go, right? I'm protected by this all-time highs, right? So here, what it did was that you see that we are putting what, a topping tail. A topping tail is like what is called a failed breakout. So this is a failed breakout here. See this topping tail? They couldn't get the job done, right? They couldn't get the job done to the upside. So this is a failed breakout. So failed breakout. So what I'm looking for is that I open the starter position here. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for silver to break below this level, 48, right? If it breaks below this level, I'll add to my short position and we are going to ride it to the downside. And my stop is here, right? So this is technical analysis at its best, right? It's showing you where price is going, reason why this is doing that, reason why this is doing that, that kind of thing, right? So where else is silver going to go if it pulls back, if we get a pullback, right? So if we get a pullback in silver, because silver is very extended now and is going up with gold. Usually it moves a little bit slower than gold, but it follows gold. So now it's coming here. So I expect that my next target is for silver to come to test the 9 exponential moving average at least, and then come to the 20, right? And then if the pullback is really intense, we can come somewhere here, right? $39, right? $39. But I don't know if you are going to come all the way here, but that is a possibility. But what I'm looking at, my trade is that I'm targeting at least from here to here, first profit target, second profit target, and third profit target. So I'm going to use the moving averages as my profit targets for this. That's as simple as that. So I hope you now understand why silver is pulling back, right? And you understand why gold is pulling back is based on technicals, right? And we can see that although the market was red, gold, good old gold, and good old silver are what? Green, which is fantastic. Which tells you that there is flight to safety. Flight to safety is not crypto and crypto markets and stuff. Flight to safety is here. This is where the smart money and investors put their money so that they don't get burned out, kind of thing, right? I believe in the crypto. I'm a big crypto investor, but I use technicals, right? And I know what kind of risk I'll give to crypto and what kind of risk I'll give to precious metals like gold and silver. Okay, so I hope this video was very insightful. So if you learned something from it, like the video, and also most importantly, put a comment in the chat and let me know what you learned from this, so that I know whether you guys are learning something from it, and give me some feedback on it so that we can do videos of this sort again. Okay, so thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and also make sure to share this video with your friends and family who are into the markets, are interested in investing, stock trading, and all that good stuff. And also don't forget to join our free community. We have a lot of resources there that is going to help you improve and understand the market better. So bye for now. Have a good one.